shout for a bit, while someone hopefully can sort out some tech.
Oh, okay, thanks.
This is not a shit show, honest, I swear it's not. So, put your hand up if you want to be my little tech bitch. Oh my god, someone did! Do you know how to run audio-visual equipment?
Give you 5 minutes and I will.
Wow, look at that. So what happens if you're on a poppy foot overalls? You can just summon the help from the masses. Okay, so, who wants to stand around awkward? No, fuck that, we've done enough.
Yeah, sure.
So, let's begin the panel. I'm just going to shout. My name's Artemis, but of course you all fucking know that by now. We have Taeliou the Fox, PR Wolf, and can anybody guess this one on the end? Hiyu, oh my god, it's almost like you read the description and came to the panel knowing what it was. So, how's it gonna work? Anybody? I'm literally pulling this out of my ass. How are we gonna do this?
Q&A!
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk on a couple of subjects that are close to our hearts, near and dear, and I don't mean pause, and then we're going to take in turns doing that, so I'm going to go first, and then we're going to have Taeliou, then Hiyu, and then PR. It's going to be about 8 to 10 minutes each, and then at the end of that we're just going to open the floor to Q&A and see what happens. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Yeah. Are you just humouring me because I shamelessly pandered you for a reaction? So I suppose it's pretty obvious that one of the things I forgot. Because I am a good boy, I'm going to time myself so I don't actually go over. I mean, we'd hate it if I spent the whole hour talking about me, wouldn't we? Not exactly the reaction I was fucking looking for, but okay. So, as you can probably tell, there are two things that I fucking love about doing YouTube, and that is characterization and originality. So that's what I'm going to talk about, because clearly I've not done enough of that in my videos. So let's go for originality first. Anybody know what that word means? Don't give a shit, I'm not taking answers from the audience. So, as you know, going through YouTube there was a lot of the same sort of stuff, and I'm not going to cast a shadow on that, because I already have. And I don't hate it, I just don't feel there's a need to do any more of it. So, when it comes to unboxings, or when it comes to game streams, shout out to Corey, I see that other people are already doing that sort of shit. So what's the point in me putting more of it up there? If they're already doing it, they're already making a pretty fucking good deal of it, pretty good one. Unless I can do it better, unless I can add something new to it, I for one don't see a point in doing it. Now, how would that apply to yourself? Well, if you do want to start off on YouTube, don't trip over the say. But also, if you do want to start off on YouTube, you need to find a hole in the market. It's quite saturated out there in a lot of things like vlogs and, oh, I'm going to go fursuiting at the local supermarket because the cashiers love that on minimum wage. So if you want to do that, great, do it. Like, that's absolutely fine. But if you are looking to make a big impact and you really care about your footage, you're obviously going to find that that's not going to last that long. Like, if you want to go and find somebody shooting in a public place, you're going to find that really fucking easy. If you want to go and find somebody doing an unboxing, doing a Q&A, don't judge me for that comment since we're doing a Q&A, you're going to find a lot of that shit as well. So, my advice, find something new. Find something you care about, something you're passionate about. It's okay to have one idea that works, but you're going to want a direction to go in. It's far more important than one passion project. Hiyu is the perfect example for this. Have you ever seen a furry talk so in depth about space and rockets? No. Yes. It's something he is passionate about. It's something he loves. And it was something that hasn't been done before, which is why it's done so well. And he also, you know, fucking killed it with the practical effects. So, that is also pretty fucking original. Does anybody have any questions on the originality part of this seminar? Wonderful! Okay, so the other one is characterization. So what do I mean? I don't know what I'm asking, I'm not going to get an answer. Characterization is pretty simple. It's actually having a character. So, clues in the name. So that would be what I'm doing right now. I'm not wandering about as if I'm some dickhead. Okay, I'm not wandering about as if I'm the usual dickhead in a suit. I have a character, there are traits, there are motivations, there are things that this character likes, things that this character doesn't like these tips. So having those traits, having that something that is different, is the same as, it's almost like cosplaying in a way. You inhabit that character. So if you want to cosplay as Judge Dredd, you're not going to show your face, you're going to wander around and you're going to do your best, I am the law. That's the same sort of thing that I feel like we need to see more of on YouTube. There's plenty of people that if you take the suit away, you're not really changing the content. Like, if you take the head off, it's just going to be another person, same voice. Like a lot of times, the head is mostly there as a gimmick. Oh, I was going to be salty then, but he's right there. So, there's a lot of different ways you can do that. One of the ways that I liked is that I hadn't seen a gimmick where there is a human living with a anthropomized dog in a house. So I did that, I took that, I ran with it, I made it my own. And you can have a lot of fun in that as well. I mean, what is a anthro dog going to be like? Are they going to have canine traits? Are they going to be sniffing ass? Fuck no. But there is a lot of directions you can go with that. And you can also work in backstory. At the beginning of the year, I had quite a bee in my bonnet about character development. It's gonna happen. You buy a fursuit, you start suiting up, you're not gonna stay the exact same that you were when you're suiting a year down the line. It's going to change, you're going to become more comfortable, you're going to realize how you actually want to portray your character. I did the same thing. And I realized that Artemis should have a backstory. Artemis should have something that actually sets him aside, some motivations. There should be a reason he is salty like that, so I wrote one. I don't think a lot of people have that at the moment, and it gave me quite a lot of direction in terms of the videos I was going to make and the areas I wanted to go in. And honestly, it was fucking weird. Like, you try and get into the headspace of a dog and, oh, God, you're just one of those basic furs who wants to be a sparkle dog. But that's something that I looked at and I thought no one's done that. It links back into the whole originality. It's something that I'm going to put up on YouTube and it's going to be different. Like, there's a reason I find for it to be attractive to people. And again, I'm not going to say that the content you see is shit. I'm not going to say that it shouldn't be attractive. I'm just saying that I can't do that. If you, oh, that was an exciting noise.
Mostly. That was live. So if you want the mic.
Open my home.
Hello. It did nothing, did it? Did it work?
I think it's slightly louder.
Try again.
It's on. It's on.
There it is.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. So, where was I? Where was I? Where was I?
Characterization.
Thank you! Someone take attention. So, I took it as a new direction to move into, I took it as originality. Now, there are a lot of different ways you can go into it. One place you do see a lot of characterization is Dutch angel dragons. And I imagine as soon as I said that, most of you went, oh, telephone! That is actually a pretty good example. It's using the voice, it's using the mannerisms, it's using a lot to really portray the differences in a character, what sets apart, and it's actually a species difference as well. I mean, if you have a fox fursuiter, they should be acting slightly different than a canine fursuiter. Dogs and cats are going to have different motivations, different things they like. Shout out to Chanel. So, you need to actually take that into consideration if this is the path you want to take. Now, once again, I'm not going to say it, fuck it, it's better. I like it this way. I think it's better and more wholesome, which is ultimately what I want to put up on YouTube. But most importantly, it's what I care about. It's what I'm passionate about. It's what I can write a video about this, I can upload a video and I can look at it and think, I'm happy with that. If that gets 500 views, I'm happy with that. I'm proud of the content that I created. And if that's what you actually are looking for, you're going to succeed. Because at the end of the day, it's not fancy effects, it's not expensive suits that's really going to matter. People are going to recognize that you connect with your content, that you care about what you're actually making, that you are passionate about it. That is what is going to propel you forward. Because if all you're focused on is views and subs, you're always going to find someone bigger than you. And as a wise Qui-Gon Jinn once said, there's always a bigger fish. Yay, Twinkle Meme's got a laugh. Okay, what are we doing for time? I have 2 minutes, wow. Okay. So characterization and originality we've covered pretty damn well. What's the other thing that I should go over? Oh. Why don't we go into popularity for 2 minutes? Anybody want to hear me shit on the poppy furs? Yeah! Lovely. Corey, do you want to... No, I'm joking. So, I've covered poppy furs pretty quick. Don't become one, because poppy furity is used as not exactly the nicest term. It's an insult to most of us. You can all picture what a poppy fur is. Don't become that arrogant prick. Don't act like you don't care about your fans. Don't become salty, because I've cornered the fucking market on that. That is my term.
It's so together a pretzel.
This is my girlfriend.
Okay, I was going to make a joke about you tasting me, but I remembered where I was. Thank you, Chanel. Thank you. So yes, don't focus on the fame, don't focus on being recognized, focus on connections. Focus on actually liking the content you're making and caring about it having an impact on people. There was someone who stopped me about a video I made on depression at this convention. And I'll be honest, when I upload a video, it tends to pop out of my head. And I tend to start thinking about the next one, so I forget often enough what I've actually made. To the point that when he said, oh, that video on depression was really good, I was like, what? Video on, oh, yeah, obviously, amazing. Now, that's the sort of thing that I used to make as, it was something that affected me, something I thought I could pour into a video, but it connected with someone else. It resonated with someone else because it was real. It was something I poured into. And it was that connection that mattered. It didn't matter that I made a video that got 5,000 subs within the first 5 hours. Yeah, but more importantly, somebody recognized something in that shared their experience. They recognized something that they were proud of, that they'd gotten over almost. They saw something that was like themselves and it helped them feel included. And let's be honest, if there's one thing we all really want out of this fandom, it's to be included. And on that note, which I totally didn't just make up as a good ending to this section, I'm going to stop my section. Yay!